Ignatius, Ohio, number 1, George DiCamillo.
Here's a good one at 120. Dylan Peters ranked number 5. Number 1 ranked George DiCamillo of St. Ignatius, Ohio. And DiCamillo going to be going to Virginia to wrestle collegiately. And a quick takedown for DiCamillo. He's out in front 2-0. Peters, a 3-time state champion from Denver Chipola High School, going to wrestle for Coach Doug Schwab at the University of Northern Iowa. A quick 2-0 lead for University of Virginia recruit George DiCamillo on Dylan Peters, wrestling on the edge, out of bounds, and we're going to get a fresh start. $1.05 remaining, first period. We're live from Iowa City West High School, the 2012 Dream Team Classic. Peters out for 1. It's 2-1.
For Gadsden's bucket, we need that down at the scores table. Whoever got it out there, bring it on down.
Down inside 40 seconds remaining, first period. It's a 2-1 George DiCamillo lead on Dylan Peters. Down inside the 20-second mark we go. 2-1 for George DiCamillo. On the edge, and that's going to extinguish our first period. 2-1, George DiCamillo leading 5th-ranked Dylan Peters here after 1 period of wrestling.
Sunday night. You got practice?
It's been turned in.
Going to be an escape for DiCamillo, now 3-1. Here's Peters trying to defend a low leg attack by DiCamillo. Trying to turn the corner is DiCamillo. Good flurry here both ways between Peters and DiCamillo on the out-of-bounds line. They're going to go out of bounds.
The other one got turned in.
Down inside 50 seconds remaining of our second period. The score remains 3-1. Good matchup here between 5th-ranked Dylan Peters, number 1 ranked George DiCamillo. DiCamillo, a 2-timer. Oh, there's a nice double leg by Peters and a takedown. And it's a 3-3 matchup. Peters needs to keep him down here. Down inside 5 seconds, and a good ride out here by Dylan Peters if he can hold on here. Nothing doing, and a good piece of wrestling both ways. George DiCamillo and Dylan Peters. Peters' choice, he elects to go down. DiCamillo just going to let Peters go. Now 4-3 for Dylan Peters. So we're underway in an exciting matchup here at 120. DiCamillo heading to Virginia. Peters going to Northern Iowa. And right now it's 5th-ranked Dylan Peters narrowly 4-3. Once again, want to thank all of our outstanding sponsors. Good defense by Peters on DiCamillo. And a takedown. It's now 5-4 for George DiCamillo. DiCamillo looking for some cheap tilt points here as we go down inside the 1 minute mark. Out of bounds. 35 seconds to go, and we'll get a fresh start from referee's position. Quick start on DiCamillo. He'll be cautioned.
Got a caution, yeah.
5-4 the score for George DiCamillo on Dylan Peters. Down inside 10 seconds. No points either way for Peters on DiCamillo. Final score, George DiCamillo, a 5-4 winner over Dylan Peters.